All right, let's do this. We're about to take a vertical descent into the most extreme, mysterious, and deepest location on planet Earth, the Mariana Trench.
So what's down there? It's a question that's fascinated scientists and explorers for decades. Down in that crushing dark, is it just an empty void, or has life somehow found a way to survive? Well, we're about to find out.
First, let's just get our heads around the scale here. The deepest spot in the trench, a place called the Challenger Deep, is nearly 11,000 meters down. That's about 7 miles, straight down. To put that in perspective, that is deeper than Mount Everest is tall.
Okay, so as we begin our dive, we're not just leaving the sunlight behind. We're entering an environment that is more alien than the surface of Mars. And the single biggest challenge here isn't the cold or the darkness, it's the pressure.
At the very bottom, the water pressure reaches, get this, an astonishing 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's a number so huge, it's almost impossible to even wrap your head around.
To really put that number into perspective, it's over 1,000 times the pressure we experience every single day at the surface. It's a force strong enough to crush a heavy-duty truck like a soda can in seconds. That's the kind of environment we're talking about.
And this, right here, is where the story gets absolutely wild. Because even in this impossible, crushing blackness, life doesn't just exist, it thrives. From strange predators to basically indestructible survivors, the trench is home to a secret world of creatures.
Our descent continues. As we pass the first couple of thousand meters, we're entering a region of faint, dying light, the ocean's twilight zone. And here we meet our first inhabitant, a true ancient hunter. This is the frilled shark. People call this thing a living fossil, and for good reason. Its family tree is so ancient that seeing one is like looking at a relic from a prehistoric ocean.
With its long, eel-like body and a head that looks like a snake's, it's seriously something straight out of a sea monster legend. But its most terrifying feature is its mouth. It's lined with 300 backward-facing, needle-sharp teeth. They're designed for one thing: to make sure that once it bites down, nothing escapes. Sadly, this incredible creature is so rarely seen that it's believed to be facing extinction.
We're going deeper now, plunging past 2,000 meters. Every last photon of sunlight has vanished. Welcome to the Midnight Zone, a realm of absolute, perpetual darkness.
In this environment, the rules of life change completely. With no light, creatures have evolved some incredible and honestly kind of horrifying adaptations to hunt, hide, and survive.
Let's meet our next creature, the deep-sea dragonfish. If the frilled shark is a relic, the dragonfish is a true monster of the abyss, perfectly designed for a life of darkness.
Now, don't let its tiny size fool you. This 6.5-inch predator has earned the nickname most horrible deep-sea creature for a reason. Its pitch-black skin literally absorbs light, making it practically invisible, and its massive jaw is just filled with these terrifying fang-like teeth.
But, believe it or not, there are stranger things lurking in these depths. We're talking about a phantom so rarely seen, every single sighting is a major scientific event. We're talking about the goblin shark.
Its terrifying secret weapon is a jaw that isn't fixed in place. It can launch its entire mouth forward, extending it out to snatch unsuspecting prey. It's a hunting mechanism that's unlike almost any other animal on Earth.
All right, time for the final leg of our journey. We're going deeper than the sharks, deeper than the dragonfish, down to a depth where that pressure is at its most extreme. It's time to meet the undisputed champion of survival.
We are now at 9,000 meters. That's almost 30,000 feet down. The pressure here is beyond imagination. This is a place where we once thought complex life was simply impossible.
Remember this number? 16,000 pounds per square inch. This is the force our next creature endures every single second of its life.
To put it another way, this animal lives its entire life with the equivalent weight of a Boeing 777 airplane pressing down on it, a truly mind-boggling amount of force.
And the creature that withstands all this isn't some giant armored leviathan. It's this, the Mariana snailfish. This small, translucent fish might just be the most resilient animal ever discovered. When you consider the forces it endures, you could argue it's tougher than any dinosaur that ever lived.
The snailfish may be the deepest fish we've ever found, but the abyss holds so many other marvels. As we conclude our journey, let's meet just a few more of its most bizarre inhabitants.
Take a look at the telescope octopus. It's almost completely transparent, with these strange, rotating eyes that give it a wider field of vision. And to make it even more otherworldly, its arms actually glow with this soft, ethereal light.
And finally, maybe the weirdest of them all, the barrel-eye fish. And yes, its head is completely transparent. Those two glowing green orbs you see inside its head, those are its eyes, and they look straight up through its see-through skull to spot the silhouettes of prey above. From living fossils to see-through fish and the uncrushable snailfish, the Mariana Trench is a world of impossible survivors. And it reminds us that over 80% of our ocean is still unmapped and unexplored. Which leaves us with one final fascinating question. If this is what we know is down there, what else is still hiding in the dark?